Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're at the historic Detroit Golf Club this week for the first round of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, being in Detroit, downtown here, it's got its own charm, doesn't it? There's a bit of character about it in this Detroit Golf Club. Another one of those old world gems.
It is one of these courses that we get a treat to play on the PGA Tour, designed by Donald Ross back in the day. And this is a kind of a composite course. They switch out a couple of holes from the south to the north. But beyond that, it's just one of those weeks where you feel like you're going back in time a little bit. The way that the greens were designed, the way that they look and they feel, and the bunkering, it's just not everyday kind of stuff. And I think players like it because it is because that it's not overly long. You see a lot of birdies, but that's what they want. Kind of, 2/3 in the way of the year. It's been a long year. They want to go out to a golf course that feels user-friendly. And if they hit it well, they find the fairways. Boy, I tell you what, it's a scorer's delight, But you get off target a little bit. That long rough and those trees, they're going to grab you, and it's going to make life difficult. But this is such a fun golf course, such a fun week to be a part of.
The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. This one needs to kick left. Setting this putt up from a mile away. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This one's starting out to the left, but watch this one swing back.
Was that a rush of blood? Putting now for a bogey. And down it goes.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. Here at the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. And he's safely on the green with that shot. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Down here on the 17th, guys, and Justin Thomas just getting ready to hit.
Sitting at -4 in second place. And back to the play, shall we? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, this putt is looking at to be about 23 feet.
That's a lovely looking stroke. What a disappointment.
And that should secure the par on this one.
Currently at +1 for the day. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Well, that's beautifully judged. Nine feet to the cup.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
This is a good chance.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
And that will take him now to even par. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in two, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
That was wonderfully done. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Wind coming right at him.
Oh, yep, this is left.
This would be a great up and down. Big putt for par coming up. Ooh. And that puddle drop. Well done. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
It's just about 3 feet away. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
And this putt coming up for his par. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Don't be fooled by the short length. There is still a lot of movement here to the left.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The 8th is a short par 4 measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just delay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
This is his second shot.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. But our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Lots of movement right to left on this putt.
A bit long on that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for par.
So close. And this one will be for bogey. And that will drop him to 2 over now for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
It's a little wayward.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Big par saver coming up for this fella. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
6 feet remaining to the cup. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Oh, little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. He has this putt to save his par. Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
And to be fair, getting it up and down out of the bunker, albeit that was a pretty simple, straightforward bunker shot.
The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
His second shot here.
Went straight down.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Enjoy the walk up. This one's really nice.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And it's a one-stroke par far for our leader over the field. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. John, have you got a read on this one?
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke. Has it got enough pace? Oh, painfully close. Putting for a par now. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Yeah, that was a safe play. 12 feet to the cup coming up. And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. What a putt that was. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, one short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And that's the line in the sand. Sitting at -1. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there. Putting for a bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here, nothing worse.
That one's got into some heavy grass, I think. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. And he's safely on the green. Chance to get 1 under the card with this putt. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this one is going to move to the left.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. Like the look of this. Yes, what a putt. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Good shot there, Beamer. Setting up for his 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Nicely done. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently in a share of 12th place in this tournament. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Not bad. Sitting at 2 under par.
Oh, go on. You can do it. The green is right there.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. And with that, he'll sign off on his round. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
Unspectacular. Yeah, it was just a blasé kind of round. Nothing really going either direction for him, and you know, there's a few rounds to go, but they need something good to happen.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.